so much for this meeting today. We ask that you will be here in the midst of all the discussion. May we center our hearts and our minds on you so that what is said will come from a heart that's pursuing your will, Lord. And I just pray that you be with us this holiday season. We thank you so much for this time that we can celebrate your birth. So much are we thankful for your Son come to die for us on the cross. We pray this in your name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Brother Ray. We appreciate your service to our community. If you are a veteran of our United States, please stand. If it weren't for you all, we would not be able to pledge. We would not be able to say the pledge to our United States flag. And I know in your hearts there is no other flag. That's the flag that stands for us. And that's the flag that stands for freedom. With that said, I'm going to move on down to the agenda. I'm going to move on down to the number 1 under new business. And this is the agenda item that is action is requested to zone 42 plus acres of county property located on Highway 245 for the VA hospital. I want Mr. Keith Griffey, our CFO, to come up and say a few words. Good morning, Mr. Griffey. Good morning. Thank you.
Just want to do a quick presentation on this. The Judge Executive's Office is proposing donating the property on Highway 245 and I-65 to the Veterans Administration to build a new VA hospital. As everybody knows, if you follow the media, there's been some discord on getting this hospital built. There's a site in the east end of Louisville that people are fighting over. There's a site in the west end that's proposed. We actually thought about this just in the last couple of weeks and thought, we have this property. This would be the ideal spot for the VA hospital. This property is owned by the county. It had been donated to build a college. In the last few months, the Bullitt County Educational Development Corporation is in the process of moving that property back to the county. There is no movement on the college at that location at this time. Having said that, since there isn't any movement, and again, we are in the process of moving that back, we feel like this is the ideal time to move the VA hospital out here. One of the things that has been talked about is that there's no easy access in the locations that have been proposed in Jefferson County. This is an easy access. Right off of 65, you turn off, it's right on 245. There's not a congestion problem, there's not an access problem. It's 42 acres. We are looking at what we are proposing, what we're to vote on, is to give that land to the VA. I've been in contact with Representative Brett Guthrie's office, Senator McConnell's office. Representative Guthrie is fully supportive of this. He asked that Senator McConnell's office take the lead on it. Senator McConnell's office is supportive of this. He just wants the VA built. He said it's been going on too long. The veterans have been pushed back too much. It's time to get this built. So he wants to build. So they are in agreement. They are setting up a meeting for myself and representatives of the VA, the Veterans Administration, to fully look at this to see if this is something that they want to do. I can't imagine them not wanting to do this. This is free land that we're proposing to give them. There's not going to be a traffic issue. There's not going to be a pollution issue. None of those things that they're talking about in Jefferson County. This would be a benefit to not just to the county. It would be a benefit to the county in that with the land, there are other businesses that can build off of this. I know people in this community that have relatives that are in a VA retirement home that they have to go to Lexington for. We could build a retirement home. There could be medical offices. There's all kinds of things that can spring off of that because there's other land around there that would be accessible, that people could sell, that they could buy, and we could really do something great, not just for Bullitt County, but for the veterans, and that's the bottom line. This is going to benefit the veterans again, as Senator McConnell said, they have been pushed back too far. It's been too long. And we think by standing up and saying, we're going to do this, we're showing that, you know what, we can do something for the veterans. And that's what we want to do with this. It's the most cost-effective way for the taxpayers, we're not going to spend any tax dollars. The county owns this property. It's the right thing to do. That's the bottom line. It's the right thing to do for the veterans.
With that said, I will make a motion to donate the 42+ acres of land for our Veterans Hospital. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion?
I just want to ask one thing. I want to ask Mike, you're here somewhere, Mike Phillips, be very quick. Mike, there was a question that come up and everything. If the hospital is built there and everything, if we've got an emergency situation on the highway out there, do they allow us to take a patient in there, stabilize the patient, and that goes in our?
Best of my knowledge, no. That's a question I can find out through local metro check.
Okay, because I think that'd be a wonderful thing, that if, you know, but we do have severe things that have happened in the area there with the highways and whatever and everything. And if we, that goes in ours, we've all known about that through the medical field for years. If we can get a patient in there, just to stabilize them, to get them, to get along with the other hospital, I think it'd be a great thing.
I'll check with
Yeah,
Dave.
and I would appreciate you doing that.
I'll let you know something today.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions or discussion on the motion?
Yes, ma'am. I had signed up to speak, and this was the subject that I wanted to talk about real quick. I just have a few things to say.
Sure, come on up. This is excuse me, Barbara Robinson. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Appreciate it.
I just wanted to read a lot of things that the first one spoke about. He already covered those things. But I wanted to say how happy I am to see that our county is thinking about bringing other things besides more warehouses for our children and our grandchildren, better jobs, better education, thinking about the long term, not just, you know, for the next 5 or 10 years, but this is a huge project, a long-term project that will really make a difference, you know, for the long term for the county. When I met my husband in 1998, and then I lived in Louisville, we decided to get married. We could have purchased a home instead. I could have stayed in Louisville. But I came to Bullitt County, and I really think that this would be a good idea for the long term. And I'm glad somebody's thinking outside the box besides just the kind of jobs that it seems to be like every time we turn around, there's another warehouse going in. And I just wanted to let everybody know how I felt.
Well, Barbara, thank you. Well said. We appreciate the voice because you are the government. Your voice is the government. And because of these veterans fighting for our freedom, we are still allowed to voice our opinions, which is a wonderful thing.
And on top of that, just the business sense, we're going to get a signed contract before we go.
Yes.
I understand, though. I just want to make sure we're on that same page.
This is a proposal that we're giving, we're basically putting it on the, they're looking for, they want a better site than what they have.
Absolutely.
And we're saying here it is.
I mean, it's going to be a great opportunity. I know they purchased a $13 million piece of property up in East End,
They're fighting.
and they're fighting over it. As soon as they don't do that, they're going to sell it, transfer. So I just want to make sure the business part of this is sign a contract with the veterans. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Any other questions or discussion on the motion?
Other than I want to thank Keith for your time, I want to thank everybody who's involved in this and everything. On behalf of Fiscal Court, I really do appreciate that. And I think John Snyder was a little bit helpful with you. I do appreciate that. Thank you.
As we haven't taken a vote yet, any other questions or discussion on the motion? And this is the people's property. And after this came out in the news, people were contacting me saying, what better way to utilize that land? So let's take a vote, and since there are no more questions or discussion on the motion, and Ms. Williams, you may call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Motion carried.
As in government, I never know what may happen with a legislative body, but I'm grateful that these folks have deemed it appropriate to take this action. I am, even when I was a teacher and a young girl, and now a elected official, I am so very thankful to our military members and our veterans. This property donation is just a small token. It's just a small token compared to what you all have done for us in keeping our freedom intact, the very freedoms that we cherish so much. I really cherish those freedoms. And when we see our freedoms being slowly eroded, when we see our freedom slowly eroding, it upsets us. And it upsets our veterans, it upsets our active military members, it upsets people. This is a great day in Bullitt County. It's a great day for Kentucky. It's a great day for America. God bless you all, our veterans. God bless those who died protecting our freedom. And God bless the families who have endured so much with family members being in the military. Now, let's build that hospital. Thank you all veterans for being here. And anybody else who is here to support this, thank you so much. You see the need for it. It's your land. Thank you for being willing to give it to the veterans. Back to our agenda, number 4, the treasurer's transfer report. Ms. Sharp.
Ma'am, I presented to you in your packet is the treasurer's transfer report dated for December 20th.
One motion. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? And Ms. Williams may call the roll.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
And then also presented to you the fund receipt reports, the revenue journal, and the corporation commission report on warrant distribution and financial statement through November the 3rd of 2016.
Make a motion to accept.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Ms. Williams may call the roll.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Ms. Sharp. Thank you, Ms. Williams. And number 7, approval of the minutes from December the 6th.
Make a motion to accept the minutes for December 6th.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Ms. Williams may call the roll.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Motion carried.
And go back to number 5, presentation and approval of all bills that taxpayers have paid.
Make a motion to approve all bills to be paid.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Williams may call the roll.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. We got serious business to take care of again. we want to go into executive session with Ronnie Blanchett. Media, if y'all want to interview, I'll do that before I go into executive session, okay? And Keith will too. For anybody else? Yes, Tom? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not making a motion. I'm not making a motion. I'm just saying that's what was said. I'm just trying to take care of business, Tom.
I like a motion to go into executive session for personnel.
I'll say the word.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Miss Deputy Judge Freddo, who do we need in there? Ronnie Blanchett. Oh, yes. Lisa. Rudy. Correct? No? Ronnie, Lisa. John. Oh, no. Anybody else? Magistrate, do y'all want anybody else? Because it's up to you all. I mean, this is an issue that,
Yeah, he should be like that.
you want it in?
That's my understanding too.
Right.
No? Okay, who made the motion? Who made the second? We have a motion and a second. Yes, Tom, go ahead.
Got a question. I see on the agenda where we've got talking about a pay increase. That's a budgetary item. I don't think that's a personnel issue. But that's, please note that for the record that I'm going into the executive session.
He is correct. That had to be addressed on the report, but personnel, you can't do your executive session.
This is an issue that should have been resolved a long time ago, so if that's said, you may call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Westwell?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
No.
Motion carried.
Okay, here we go. See y'all, meeting, I'll take you all. I'll make a motion to go back into open session, so I hear a second. We have a motion and a second to go back into open session. Any questions or discussion? Ms. Reed, will you call the roll?
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Westwell?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Motion carried.
I have to say that no action was taken in executive session, and by the time I got there, I think everything was completed. So, with that said, I'll make a motion to allow Ronnie Blankenship $52,500 annual salary, overtime approved by director as needed, and an incentive package to increase salary to $57,500 upon receiving level 2 certification. Do I hear a second to my motion?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? And Ms. Williams may call the roll.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Westwell?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Thank you, Ronnie. We appreciate your service to our county and look forward to continuing working with you. Now, we shall move on. Yes, Tom.
I'd like to make a note that there was no public discussion on any of this information. And this is a budget item. This is not personnel issue, so just note my objection.
Thank you, Tom. Ms. Williams, will you vote there? Thank you very much, Tom. Okay, and please remember, Tom, that I voted no to the executive session. All righty. Now, with the Bow property, let's do old business, second reading for zoning ordinance 2016-33. And Bow's Mr. Rob Clary, good morning.
Good morning.
Rob will do the second reading on this.
Two ordinances. The first one is zoning ordinance 16-22, series 2016. The ordinance is designed for R1 residential, B1 highway business. The property in question is 0.65 acres more or less, located at 4877 Highway 44 East, in the incorporated area of the county. sit out 7 minutes. Now therefore be ordained by the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, Kentucky, Section 1, that the above property located in the unincorporated area of Bullitt County, and more particularly described in the minutes of records of the Planning Commission and document 2016 Z-33, is hereby changed from R1 residential to B1 highway business. Section 2, this order is taken effect on passage and publication. Give the first reading of the regular meeting of the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, Kentucky on the 6th day of December 2016. Give the second reading and vote upon at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the 20th day of December 2016.
Thank you, Rob. Action is requested.
I make a motion we accept zoning recommendation by the commissioners at 2016-33. We do both of them, or just one? 33.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? And Ms. Williams, you may call the roll.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Ringo?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And Mr. Flaherty, second reading for zoning ordinance 2016-34, and that, and there we go.
Zoning ordinance number 16-23, series 2016. The ordinance changes zoning from B1 highway business to R1 residential. The property in question is 0.44 acres, more or less, located at 4877 Highway 44 East in an unincorporated area of the county. Whereas the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, through the evidence of the public hearing of the Planning Commission and the recommendation of the Commission, and whereas the Fiscal Court concurs in and adopts the reasons of the Planning Commission for said zoning change and approves and accepts the recommendations of the Planning Commission, in this matter is set out in 7 minutes. Now therefore be ordained by the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, Kentucky, Section 1, that the above property located in the unincorporated area of Bullitt County, and more particularly described in the minutes of records of the Planning Commission, document 2016 Z-34, is hereby changed from B1 highway business to R1 residential. Section 2, this ordinance will take effect on passage and publication. Give the first reading of the regular meeting of the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County, Kentucky on the 6th day of December 2016. Give the second reading and vote upon at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the 20th day of December 2016.
Thank you, Rob. Action is requested.
Make a motion to accept the recommendation of commissioners on zoning ordinance 2016 Z-34.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Ms. Williams, you may call the roll.
Mr. Ringo?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Ms. Williams. Thank you, Mr. Flaherty.
Yes.
And thank y'all for being here.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Number 2, under new business, action is requested to increase David Netherly and Clifton Owen at the road department to $18.99 per hour.
Can you explain that?
I asked the board to hire a couple people earlier in the year. I put it off for a while, that ain't hiring anybody. The state was also good, and summer's coming along, the extra help, so we're going to hire them. I assumed, and when I told the folks, hire them, that starting out at $15 an hour, that's what we've done in the past. And after the 6 months, it automatically goes to our patient. And that's where I messed up, because I assumed that's the way it was. And that's the reason why I was off this back and forth. I'm asking for you all, because I told these guys that when I hire them, and they're good, two good associates, that they would be bumped up to good pay. And that's what I'm asking for. That's, it's budgeted, I budgeted 20 guys. It's not like I'm actually creating extra money, because I do have this budget.
So we hired them below pay for 6 months?
Yeah, in the past, in the last several years, we've ordered like $15 an hour. Yeah, starting now. And that was 6 months with this, to order the top of this. With their mechanic slash whatever we use, they've been mechanics for the last month or so, we've had a lot of issues, so they do it, yes, that's good.
Mr. our CFO, any explanation on this?
Yes, ma'am. In the past, it's always been, like I said, they come in, you do the motion, and we start with this, and after their probationary period, we do that. It was not worded like that. It was budgeted as such, so this is basically trying to fill in the blanks of what the original motion should be.
Right, I ordered it, but I did this to start with. I just assumed.
I'll make a motion to increase their salary since it was not done correctly earlier. So I'll make a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? And Ms. Williams will call the roll.
Mr. Ricker?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Glassball?
Yes.
I thank you all very much, and I think that one other thing, they're coming along really well on our building. They're about to, probably tomorrow, they finish the second part of that building. And so they got 70 more feet to add on, and the road is good. If y'all get a chance, stop by and look at it. The guys are really proud of it.
Keep on showing.
Keep it out of the weather, and I got leverage up on a lot of store we can plug some trucks in. And this morning he went out and just checking one of them. The windows was too frosted. Started right up to a hammer and knocking. So it's going to save the county some money. for sure. But thank you all for going along with that.
Get it?
Oh, well, and I forgot, the jail's got some, detention center's got some issues with their drainage, and I've been asked to help them. If Martha's okay with it, I have no problem with going in and dig some ditches or whatever, getting with her, trying to help them out with that, because it really helped the situation. They got work, and I leave the jail, I believe we get rid of it, and take her in the old office.
Thank you, man. With that, water's coming down out of the depth, and right in the foundation, of the jail and everything. I just want to bring it.
All we want to do is get the water away from the jail and really help you out on that. I wanted to get with you before this went up. I was asking.
I was aware of it, and we have discussed it in the past. Hopefully it would help.
It will help you out.
Anything will help, I'm going to go along with that.
And it's cheap labor.
I like that even better.
But everybody's okay with it. And another thing too, your sign out here in front of the courthouse, we'll put that up next week. The weather's supposed to be nice, I think, next week, so we'll try to do that, Monday or Tuesday, to the,
Make a motion.
Mr. Woolridge, is a motion here on that particular action?
Probably go ahead with, but that's not a normal project, road project. But it's not an issue. You put for a motion that to get a good board to do so.
Make a motion, or ask the road department to fix the drainage at the detention center.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Ms. Williams, you can call the roll.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Glassball?
Yes.
Mr. Ricker?
Yes.
Motion carried.
is that it? Thank you all again on the building. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's a really big help.
Thank you.
I'm seeing this morning. So far.
Number 3, under new business, I'll make a motion to appoint Robin Tomlinson and Richard Hyman to the Bullitt County Extension District Board.
Second one.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? And Ms. Williams, may call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Glassball?
Yes.
Mr. Ricker?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Number 4, I'll make a motion to appoint Rudy Hawkins to the Board of Adjustments to complete Morris Lawmaker's term. motion. And moving along with business, Ms. Williams, may call the roll.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Ridley? Motion carried.
Thank you, Rudy, for being willing to serve. And we appreciate your time and your service. He has a way of Monroe. Good man, good Bullitt County, and he will be missed. But he is in a much better place now. Okay, number 5 action is requested on the CFED contract in the amount of $14,713.24 for kitchen equipment at the detention center. Jay Knox, you have anything you want to say about this?
That is, that they put, it's been there since the detention center opened up. It's a large, piece of equipment that they put a lot in, whether it's rounding, a lot of, it's utilized a lot. It has had a crack in it, so there's no way of repairing the crack. The paperwork that I had submitted to you, I realized it was over the budget amount, but we have went online trying to get some different quotes. The only thing online is that they willing to ship it, but they won't install it. So you still have to have Hobart still come out and hook it up. So that's the difference in the prices. I'll be able to submit those ones online to you. I don't have them with me today, but we have looked at a few of those online, which is maybe $1,000 different, $1,500 different, which is good, but then you got to think about they're just providing the equipment, not the installment, not the upkeep on it. I'm not really looking for a room today. I realize that. I'm just trying to get it out there so that you all know, because it is a large amount that would be spent. But it is something that there needs to be. Like I said, it's been there since we opened up. This piece of the original that came with the jail.
Do you need this, but do you need this soon?
We need this as soon as possible, but if you want me to provide more, I will try my best. Like I said, the only place we do, we went online and looked. Jenny was still trying to get with another rep that she uses for other things to see if they had anything. But we just have the options other than that.
Well, Martha, if you're recommending it, then I'll make a motion. I mean, is that, will that help?
That's the company we usually use. I would say if we went with somebody online, that's who we would have to call, which I think is kind of bad, we're gonna get it online with somebody, but we're gonna ask you to put it in. That was who we would ask to service it. But I'm just putting it out there, the numbers, because of the $14,000.
So this company's out of Akron, Ohio.
Yes, we do have a service, they come
They
out
run a
and
service,
service.
detention here.
Yes,
But you're recommending,
that's the company, that's right.
well, I'll make a motion that you're, based upon your recommendation, that the CFED contract in the amount of $14,000.
That's who we usually use. We're just not familiar with any others. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but that's who we, and my kitchen supervisor has a good, relationship with, and so that's how come we got that one first.
Okay. You know more about than I do.
But based upon that, that's why we went online, because we couldn't come up with anything else.
Well, I have a motion on the floor for your recommendation. Do I hear a second?
I'll second the motion on the list. Keys, then where you pull this from? The maintenance, where you pull it from?
I'd have to look at it. My question is, can this not come out of the commissary?
No, we can't. It's a necessity. That's like your clothing or anything like that. That's the food, that's something that we have to do for the inmates. That's like the orange jumpsuits, anything that is a necessity, their food, we can't. Even if we're buying, pizza for the inmates today, we can't count that as a meal, we count that as an extra.
Okay, any other questions or discussion on the motion?
We'll just need to work on where we're gonna pull it from.
I have to look at it.
So this is there a budget item for the kitchen? There's no,
I mean,
Maintenance.
we've got maintenance, we've got equipment.
Yeah, but it's not, we don't have anything else now, right now for our equipment. Not today.
right,
Okay, any other questions?
do we have to say where we're gonna get it from?
No. Other monies have been spent and nothing was said about.
I just look at it and bring her.
I mean, we can just take it from the reserve account. If she doesn't have anything left in her general budget, it'll just be transferred from the reserve account to her maintenance account.
And other monies have been spent without, asking these questions. So, any other questions? Okay. Ms. Finch, may call the roll?
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Rayfield?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.
And that's all I need, I appreciate it and thank you all.
Thank you.
I don't have anything else to do now, hopefully we can settle the evening or something, I don't know. I don't have anything else. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Mine at the moment.
Number 6, action is requested on the 2017 holiday schedule.
Is this same as last year?
No, isn't?
Other than the presidential, we were off this year for the presidential election.
It's identical other than that.
We follow the state.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Hearing none, Ms. Williams, will call the roll.
Mr. Rayfield?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo? Motion carries.
And on the agenda, number 8, action is requested to rehire Miranda Phillips on a full-time basis at dispatch at $12.25 per hour. Director Phillips, good morning.
This position, will fill one of the 4 openings that we currently have in 9 months. Because of our shortage and some personnel issues that's happened in the last couple of weeks, the judge approved an emergency hire for Ms. Phillips on the 14th, so we can get her back and start filling some of the positions before the holidays. So what we're asking you all to do is edify the emergency hire and hire Ms. Phillips, who I want on the record is no relation.
This something we can work on that.
Who? No, we edified at the January meeting.
Maybe just add it to her to continue her employment until the board, that all those people should be a problem.
Your ordinance is.
There's a link board, and it is supposed to basically have a say in all of the hiring and terminations at the 911 center. And I assume she's been approved at this point as far as the state.
We turned everything on and she's good to go. We told Aaron, Ms. Oliver, that we would edify the hire at the January 19th, I think it's the January 19th meeting.
It's on the agenda.
All right, then we'll follow there with it. Goodbye.
Okay, I'll make a motion to rehire Miranda Phillips at $12.25 per hour at dispatch. Do I hear a second? We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Ms. Williams, can call the roll.
Judge
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Thank you, Director. Mr. Board, this is in response to your, yeah, come on up, Gary. And I've got something for you, but you go first.
Okay. With the county attorney's office help, Mr. Flaherty was able to give me some case numbers and relating to the adjustment increase that Kentucky Utilities and Louisville Gas and Electric have filed with the Public Service Commission. I've gone online and I found that the Louisville and Jefferson County Metro Government has asked to intervene in that case. The Lexington Fayette Urban County Government has also filed for an intervene. The Kentucky Utility Company has asked to intervene in that increase also. A motion to intervene by the Kentucky Industrial Utility Customers and Corporation, and the Community Action Council for Lexington, Fayette, Bergen, Harrison, and Nicholas counties. They've also asked to intervene in that case. Kroger Company has asked to intervene. The director of the Greater Muhlenberg Parks and Recreation System, they've asked to intervene. The one thing I found to me disturbing is that Muhlenberg County Parks, they have 5 fields on 1 meter, that their electrical charges, when they were increased from a general rate to a fire service rate, their electrical charges annually went from $8,098.77 to $29,670.22. And they compared that to other fields in the area that were not served by the Kentucky Utilities. Tiebreaker Park in Hopkinsville, 5 fields, 1 meter, their cost annually is $8,480.61. And in Owensboro, another one that is provided by Kennedy Corporation, their annual cost is $3,127.92. And Muhlenberg's annual cost of 5 fields and 1 meter is $29,000 already. So they're afraid it's going to cause them to have to close their complex down. Also, a motion to intervene of the Association of Community Ministries, and a motion to intervene with the United States Department of Defense and all other federal executive agencies, and the Attorney General's motion to intervene in the case of waiver of service by U.S. mail. And so these are just things I still think as a county, and I've also gone to the Sheriff City Council meeting and asked them for their help in trying to prevent this adjustment from happening. Because when there have been a lot of individuals that have gone online and filed, because if you're on Social Security, you know, next year we're getting 0.3% increase, which is amounts to really nothing. And I'm afraid this is going to hurt a lot of the folks out here on fixed income that they're struggling already to keep their lights and gas going so they can stay warm. But it's like I said the last time, it's going to affect all businesses in Bullitt County. And I'm just concerned and still would appreciate your all's help. So I thank you.
And I want to thank Rob Flaherty for providing you with this information concerning what you're talking about, Gary. And comments regarding the application may be submitted to the Public Service Commission by mail to the Public Service Commission, P.O. Box 615, Frankfort, Kentucky 40602, or by sending an email to the Commission's Public Information Officer as an email. All comments should reference case number 2016-00-370. And the deputy judge will be happy to make anybody copy of this, if it's got emails on it, so on and so on.
I think there's another case number, 00371.
I'm sure it is here. 2016-00371, electric and gas rates. So I'm gonna hand this back to the deputy judge, and if anybody wants a copy, we'll be happy to.
Thank y'all again. And Merry Christmas.
Thank you, dear. Merry Christmas to you. Okay, Linda Belcher, come on up. Linda wants to talk about roads. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, how are you? How are you doing? I'm doing great. Didn't know how to put it, but I wanted to do some summary of some of the things that are happening with that Bullitt County. But first, as a veteran's daughter who's made many trips to Zorn Avenue, I just want to thank Mr. Griffey, Mr. Snyder, and our fiscal court, because it is really difficult sometimes when you're an elderly parent to get into that hospital. So if this can become an aspect, it will all be set aside. I think it'll go a long way in rebuilding the reputation of the county has, and we definitely do that for this and make it work. Okay. Just wanted to share just a couple of updates and things that will affect Bullitt County. Most of you, I can go ahead, so you're aware of the new formula that they want to use to come up with their own expenditures. So hopefully you'll keep an eye on that. Are you keeping my time, Lisa?
No, you can have as much time as you want. That's all it is.
You should say that to somebody else. Me, I can talk for a long time. Okay.
As long as it's meaningful, we'll listen.
Hey, listen, everything I say, I hope to you all is very meaningful. The task force for ending child abuse and exploitation, I think that's important to the county as well as the state, because we found out there are a lot of stuff. So we, in our committee, which I chair, came up with a 60-page bill that, including our law, that we hope will come into effect and protect the children, not only in Bullitt County, but of the whole state. Veterans, these are the committees that I served on this last one. Well, it's all the time that this is our last meeting for this, so again, explain some of those things. There was some confusion about a nursing home going into Bowling Green. There is not a nursing home going into, a hospital. There is not a hospital going into Bowling Green. Hopefully there will be one in the county. But there is a nursing home that's being considered for Salyersville or Bowling Green, and the Veterans Administration will be making that decision later in the month as to where it's going to go. Labor and industry, of course, continue to discuss things about better jobs, and that is important for Bullitt County. That committee has been abolished, however, so that's concerned. EARS, nothing that really particularly affects Bullitt County other than the commissioner has promised to close the gaps. And for some schools in Bullitt County where the gaps are really wide about how children are doing, that will be something that is really keeping it in. Women's veterans issues, there's actually a house that has been refurbished and is open in Lexington now for our retired lady vets. For some reason, our lady vets have not had the services that are being asked. That is being changed. So we're very excited for that. Appropriations review, 30-day session, not supposed to open the budget, so hopefully things will continue as they are. Now the roads. Highway 60 is almost completed, so the money's in the budget, so hopefully that project will be completed. Third turning lane on Highway 44 and Lloyd's Lane. But again, the money's in the budget, so the project should be completed. Off ramp on Highway 65. We're very, very excited that the governor was behind this project. So I feel like, again, that should be completed. Lining the road to Love's, that's completed, and the light should be functioning at the end of December. The road alignment in London Junction near McDonald's, the money's in the budget, so that project should be completed. Mayor Larry Dangerfield and I have been working on a grant for an injunction for several months for $10,000, and it looks like that's going to be approved hopefully this week. He's supposed to meet with it. So that's pretty much my report on the last month and a half of meetings. I wanted you to be aware of what's going on in Frankfurt. I've always tried to keep you informed. So if there are any questions, I'll be glad to answer. Seeing none, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. And for 2017, I want to wish safety and good health for everybody.
Linda, we thank you for your service.
Yeah, we sure do. We appreciate your service in the county. We really do.
Well, thank you. It was nice to serve.
The finances you pulled in the village has been amazing. Thank you for
You're quite welcome.
Thank you, Representative Belcher. And now we will recognize Representative Russell Weber.
Come on down. We'd like to look at it again.
Good morning. I would just like to say that the projects, the road projects that Representative Belcher mentioned there, I'll certainly be keeping a close eye and watching those and making sure that those projects continue on schedule. We have some other issues, road issues that we've been working on for the betterment of this county. We are going to be seeing a change in Frankfurt come January. For the first time in 96 years, there'll be a new party in control of the Kentucky House of Representatives. Governor Bevin has a very ambitious pro-business agenda, as well as the Kentucky Senate and the Kentucky House, and we're going to be working to see that those items on that agenda are implemented. So if the VA hospital comes to Bullitt County, we can bring other jobs to this community. That's what it needs to be about. It needs to be about job creation, having things for our folks and our individuals here to keep them here, so that they want to make what I think is the best county on the face of the earth their home. Again, I hear from lots of folks who contact me. I work closely with the members of Fiscal Court here, and will continue to do so. Have an open door policy. I have folks call me all the time at home. They call me in Frankfurt. I'll give you my cell phone. You can call or text. Been having countless meetings in the month of December heading up to the session. One thing that I'm excited about is that the House Republican leadership appointed me to the Appropriations and Revenue Committee, which that's an important and influential committee for bringing dollars back to our community. Not only that, I'll be serving as Budget Review Subcommittee Chairman for Health and Family Services. That's the Medicaid budget. That's 24% of our entire state budget, which is about $8.5 billion. I'll be overseeing that committee. A lot of responsibility there, but it's one that I take seriously and one that I really feel like we can dig into. We can save this state some money, yet we can provide health services to the folks and family services that need those. So I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I'm excited about the prospects of the VA hospital. I came here to support that today, and wish everybody here a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Kevin, you got anything?
The election's over. And it went, the election's over, and all in all, it went remarkably smooth. If everybody had known where they actually were supposed to vote, it would have been an incredible election. The equipment held up well. We had minor issues with equipment, and they were just marginal, really nothing different than any other election. Appreciate the help you all financially give as far as supporting and paying for the election. With that, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And last but definitely not least, the new president of the Chamber of Commerce. We welcome Bill Laird.
I just want to say that we've got so much positive happening in Bullitt County. Let's get past the negative, let's move with the positive that we have, and let's make this county the best county in the state of Kentucky. Thank you, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Bill.
Thank you.
Well, it already is the best.
It is.
It already is the best, and when we work as a team, things do happen, good things happen. Okay, Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy New Year, and that's all I have to say. Magistrate, do you have anything?
No, I really want to thank everybody for the participation and everything that's come out. Some days have been good, some not so good, but appreciate y'all coming out. And, hope everybody's got to do right in 2017.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody.
I'd like to wish the same to everybody Merry Christmas.
Amen. Just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, go home and hug your family, and thank God you got it. Just one day you might have a call and it'll blow your mind. So today, you know, it's a great time of life. This, like I said again, this is the greatest country in the world, and this county is just amazing. And I just want to thank everybody for your support and prayers, you know what I'm talking about. And Merry Christmas and hug your family. Thank you.
Motion adjourned. I'll make that motion to adjourn then for 2016.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Ms. Williams, may call the roll.
Congratulations,
Yeah.